What supplements specifically help with insomnia? It's important that we remember our health is not just taking one pill and getting a result. It is about nourishing the whole system. And so our B vitamins, our adrenal E's, these are two supplements that we would use in the morning to give us a benefit in the evening. If we're low on B vitamins, then our nervous system isn't happy and our adrenal glands are not happy. What is adrenal ease? Adrenal ease is a herbal blend that we have created that is not available anywhere else. And it is a set of adaptogens and herbs to not only support and build your adrenal glands, but to calm them down so that you're not overproducing this cortisol, this adrenaline that is so often the cause of insomnia. Okay, let's jump into our PM supplements. We have ashwagandha, L-theanine, tryptophan, and chamomile. These are all used in different ways. You don't have to use all of them. With children, I like to start off with the chamomile, and then the L-theanine, and then the ashwagandha. So if you're going to go through a series of supplements saying, okay, which works best for my child, that would be the order you use them in. The chamomile extract is really nice. You can give that to them. You really don't have to worry about giving them necessarily too much, but in a glycerin extract, you're going to use about 20 drops, or in about an 8-ounce cup of tea. Second is ashwagandha. Ashwagandha in kids would be about 5 drops to 20 drops is where you would start. If they feel like they are having a hard time waking up in the morning, then you would decrease the dosage at night. A lot of kids respond, especially little kids under the age of, let's say, 7. 1 or 2 drops of our extract under the tongue is all they need. And so kids that exhibit more of an anxiety along with their insomnia, ashwagandha tends to work really well for them. L-theanine is an amino acid that helps trigger serotonin and melatonin in the brain. Melatonin is the hormone that keeps your brain asleep at night. And when cortisol or stress hormones kick off, then your melatonin reduces and then we wake up. L-theanine is great as a replacement to melatonin. Occasionally you can still use melatonin, but I don't like you using melatonin every night. The L-theanine does not build up a resistance in the brain like the melatonin sometimes can. So L-theanine 100 to 200 milligrams is fine for kids and adults. It acts like a light switch. So when you get enough, you flip the switch, you go to sleep, and that's good. More doesn't usually yield a better result. So it's just hitting enough to create the reaction. Okay, moving more into the adult sphere, swing shift workers, where they're moving from nights to days, are going to benefit from the L-tryptophan. And I like to use the L-tryptophan and the L-theanine together. The tryptophan is used for helping the brain reset the circadian rhythm. And you don't have to use that forever. Switch your shift. Use it for 3 to 5 days at night with the L-theanine, usually after dinner, before bed. They absorb better on an empty stomach. And you get those circadian rhythms reset, and then you're good to go. And then maybe you need the L-theanine, but not the tryptophan, so you're able to cut down some of that supplementation. And maybe for some of you, once you're resetting your schedule, maybe you don't need the tryptophan or L-theanine, as long as you're getting your B vitamins and adrenal E's at the beginning of the day. With the ashwagandha, L-theanine, tryptophan, and chamomile, you can combine them all and use them if you need to, but we don't suggest you use the higher amounts of the dosaging. We recommend lower amounts of the dosaging when combining them all. That's fine and appropriate. They don't have any negative interactions. Now, one thing about supplementation, when used with other sleep aids, especially things from our pharmaceuticals, things that are prescribed, those are very strong, and these don't generally have a negative interaction with them, other than they all may work too well, and then you have a hard time getting up in the morning and feeling lethargic. And so if you're on a prescribed medication, it's always a good idea to check with these things, these supplements, with your doctor on those. You can also check out interactions online. There's a lot of good resources now for checking specific herbs and interactions. So that's a possibility there too for you. So this is how to overcome insomnia naturally. We've talked about in previous videos habits. Make sure you're getting some exercise in every day, especially for kids, but also adults. Help your body feel like it's done something with the energy reserves that it's putting away for a daily use. So you use those up and expend those. You're able to sleep better. We've talked about foods to avoid and foods to incorporate. We've also talked about how eating your food in order can help. And now we have covered supplementation. So please check out our insomnia protocol. It's free. The products that we suggest in there are often ones that we have had a hard time getting other places in either quality or by recipe ingredients. So we feel like what we have not only works well, but is the best that we've been able to provide for our clients. Thanks for checking out our video. Have a happy, healthy life. You thought that was all? Psych! We've got bonus material for sudden insomnia, intermittent insomnia, pregnancy and insomnia. That's our next video. Go ahead and check out the protocols, like I said, but check out our next video also.